Welcome to Vibes of India. I'm Janvi, and now there's only few days left for Gujarat elections, and today we have a special guest on the show. Today we'll be talking to the chairman of Media and Publicity Department of AICC. Welcome, sir, Pawan Khera ji, sir, to Vibes of India.
Thank you, Janvi.
Sir, to start with, just few days for Gujarat elections, what's Congress's status on ground?
You would have travelled across 182 seats. Well, I haven't been able to travel as much as you must have. But the feedback I'm getting from our workers, from our supporters is that this time around the Congress has penetrated very deep into all the 182 constituencies. In every booth, we have trained our booth level workers, and as I'm sorry, I'll be quoting the Prime Minister of India, as he rightly said, that the Congress has this time around changed its strategy. We've been campaigning, we've been working for the last year and a half to strengthen our booths.
Yeah. So Congress is a traditional vote bank for Congress, but this time it looks like it is fading because BJP has done poaching of several MLAs, one had died during COVID. How are we going to retain our connection with the Adivasis?
The BJP, which of course poached on some of our MLAs, is facing a lot of infighting, as you've yourself seen over the last few days. Only yesterday they suspended some 12 senior leaders, and on more than 24 seats, BJP is facing a huge rebellion. So they don't realize the long-term loss they suffer for short-term gains. So even if they did poach on some of our MLAs, their own house is now in complete disarray. Their own people are very upset with the leadership of the party for having taken outsiders.
Be it our Home Minister Amit Shah or Prime Minister Narendra Modi, they have raised questions on Rahul Gandhi's association with Medha Patkar or Congress's association with this person. How do you see this? What are the answers we want to give?
This is the Bharat Jodo Yatra. Everybody who wants to strengthen India, who wants to unite India is welcome. The BJP wants to join us, they are welcome. The Prime Minister wants to join the Bharat Jodo Yatra, he is welcome. Amit Shah ji is welcome. The RSS should come and join the Bharat Jodo Yatra for one simple reason. What they failed to do in 1942, the Bharat Chodo movement, they can now make amends, wash their sins and join the Bharat Jodo Yatra in 2022. We are only giving them a platform to undo the damage they did to their own reputation in 1942.
True. We also, Congress party releases manifesto. How are we going to overcome this sense of fear which is spread across people, which is spread across media? Like, what?
I'm glad you asked me this question. I remind you of the times before 2014 when all channels without fail would do stories against the UPA government. Nobody stopped them from doing that. They were doing their jobs, right or wrong, they were doing their jobs. We may not agree with their stories, but they have a right to report fearlessly. You don't see that fearlessness amongst media post 2014. Something has changed and changed drastically. We need to fix that. Democracy is incomplete without a fearless media. Opposition is incomplete without a fearless media, because after all, the media becomes the voice for the opposition, and together they become the voice for the nation.
True. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal comes to Gujarat and he does not even consider Congress as their competition. They publicly claim that Congress party may just get somewhere around 5 seats. How do you respond to this?
I can't respond to jokes. He needs to first apologize, first dismiss Satyendra Jain. How can you have a minister accused of corruption in the jail getting a VIP treatment? The same Mr. Kejriwal comes to Gujarat and says no, he was going through a physiotherapy. Now you have a fresh expose that it was a massage being given to him by a fellow prisoner accused of raping his own daughter.
True.
How can a man like this, how can a party like this be allowed in a state like Gujarat?
True.
So, before he opens his mouth, Arvind Kejriwal needs to first do some introspection. Enough is enough. Delhi will not forgive what he's done there.
True. And so lastly, like Congress party has been raising the questions around this Morbi incident of bridge collapse. No one wants to connect Morbi incident to politics, but do you still think that Congress can win that seat also in Gujarat?
I don't know about one particular seat because, as I said, I haven't been traveling and understanding the 182 seats. But Morbi represents the larger malaise that the Gujarat government has brought about over the last 27 years. Morbi represents the 2C model of corruption and commission. That's what the people of Gujarat want to change. We saw this model during the COVID days. We saw how the health services collapsed during COVID, and now we've again seen how the bridge collapsed. So this shows all that is wrong with the so-called Gujarat model of governance.
True. Sir, thank you so much for your time, and for more such interactions, keep watching Vibes of India. Thank you.
Thank you, Janvi.